So today I want to try something a little bit different. I haven't tried this before, and it's using a very sparkly, shimmery eyeshadow in my bloom. So I have my coaster mold. I've got some pre-mixed 1-to-1 resin, and I have used 50 grams, and I've got my alcohol inks in a sky blue and an apple green and a standard green. And I'm going to use my ocean white pigment paste, which I will mix with a little bit of resin and put in a piping bag. So my resin has been brought up to 35 degrees Celsius. So it's quite nice, it's warm, and it's quite thick, which I'm hoping will be perfect for a bloom. And so with a little bit of the leftover resin, I'm adding a drop of my white pigment paste. I normally put 2 drops, but I want to see how the 1 drop will work. And so it'll be fairly opaque, but don't put too much in because it is heavy and it does sink and you don't want big blobs. So I'm just transferring that into my piping bag, and I'm going to wrap that up and I'll just put it aside. And then I'm just quickly popping some of the bubbles that have risen to the surface. Also very important is please make sure your table is totally level, otherwise your bloom is going to be totally off center. Well, welcome everyone. My name is Janice, and I'm certainly no expert at resin work, but I love experimenting. So today I want to try these very shimmery, shiny eyeshadows, and I want to put that somehow into the bloom. I don't know how it's going to turn out. This is a pure experiment, but I'm quite keen to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some in the backing. I'm going to back this with black, and we'll see how it turns out and if it has any effect. But please, if I can ask you to subscribe, it's a fairly new channel, but I'm consistently putting stuff up, and I will definitely show you the good, the bad, and the beautiful. So thank you for watching. So when you come to cut off your little nib, just do a very, very small hole. You can always go bigger, but it does come out pretty fast, and you don't want massive big blobs. So rather start small and just cut a tiny piece off. And if it needs to go bigger, you can do that as well. So I'm just doing my spiral all over my inks. And then I'm going to start pulling in. I use the back of a paintbrush. I just like the fact that it's not going to scratch my mold. And then I'm pulling out as well. So I pulled in and now I'm pulling out. And 8 hours later, that's what the back looks like. So I've mixed some black pigment into my resin. Now, the eyeshadow is actually a lot more shimmery and shiny and glittery than it looks there. But because I don't know how it's going to work, I'm just going to use a little bit, and I'm going to just stick to that neutral color. So you can see I'm not taking a lot, just a little scoop, and I've added it in there. And I've mixed well, and I'm going to put it on the back. Now, I have no idea if this works or what happens, but we shall see. And then once again, also just pop any surface bubbles that have risen to the top. And I let it stand overnight. So the next day, when I came to demolding, I had definitely noticed that some of the mica, the eyeshadow, because eyeshadow is mica powder, it had pulled to the center. And I could see a few sparkly things, you know, on the back. But my studio has a lot of artificial lighting, so you never get the true color. So I'm going to take them outside as well. And I'm going to take a few pictures outside so you can see. So the shimmer definitely came through on the black. And outside in the natural light, it looked awesome. So I think there is potential. I've been thinking of all other ways that I can use it. And it's definitely kind of got different colors in it. So I was pretty happy with the experiment. Definitely will be finding other ways to do it. But thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe or comment.